Good morning. It is super nice and overcast this morning. Kev's working overtime today, and Athena is inside and she is sick. So, trying to get some chores done while everybody else is doing other things. Kind of a little bit of progress on the garden. I'm trying raised beds. I'm not going to try to butcher it because I'm going to, but basically the concept, I don't know how to say it, but you put down your logs, you put down smaller branches, leaves, debris, compost, mulch, and you kind of build up this raised bed that over time decomposes, but it keeps the soil really nutrient rich, and supposedly it works really well. And it's cheaper than doing making your own raised bed. So I have so far done 3 of them. I direct sowed. All of this is potatoes, minus this little guy who is a cabbage that I started in a planter out front, but I'm not sure if this is a weed. This potato has rotten, but we'll see if anything else kind of sprouts up in this section. I'm starting to put cardboard down as I come across it at work or our own ordering or Kev's work, just to be a weed barrier, and over time that'll break down the grass versus having to till it all up. Annie, oh, not in the bed, Annie. Come on, get out of there. So I direct sowed some pumpkins and some honeydew and a couple watermelon in this bed, and I'm seeing some activity, so that's exciting. Our water system, one of the cups inside got turned over sideways and leaked our entire water system into the coop. So I cleaned that out the other day and just put the wet shavings over top of this third bed that I didn't have any compost for. And when I went in there this morning to put the holes in for some of my transplants that I started as seeds in the front, you could see the steam coming out. So it is composting down there. I don't know how well these will do, but this year is going to kind of be an experimental garden, kind of get the beds established. I don't expect a lot out of them this year, but we'll see how it goes. I did take the green beans that I started as seeds, planted them right by the fence. So my hope is that our fence will help them trellis up. And then same with, I will kind of watch them as they grow and help them grow up the fence just to keep them off the ground. And because I don't have a ton of bed space yet as I'm establishing the beds this year. So just a little bit of an update. It's kind of a chores day, nothing super exciting going on. I need to mow the lawn, but it's super duper wet. So I think I'm gonna go pull weeds in the flower beds out front. So these are some of the ones I started a little bit after the ones I just transplanted, and we have obviously had quite a bit of rain the past couple of days. Everything is just kind of overwhelmed with water, so I'll let these guys drain a little bit. Obviously some of these are doing better than others. Some of these I'm just growing weeds, it appears, but I'm super excited about this. My rutabagas are just going crazy, and that's very exciting. And my broccoli's doing pretty well. So I've actually these have been sitting outside behind me. It's our camper, and the sun is just super duper brutal during the day, so it's east to west here, so they sit for the most part underneath, right underneath the camper. So they get the morning sun and then they get shade from the camper. Otherwise, all of this is afternoon sun and it's so hot on this side of the house. But they've done really well in this area.